Welcome, my friends. Today we are going to do a short yoga flow for the days you just don't want to do yoga. Or you know you need to do yoga because life feels really hard and you just can't find the motivation. So for today, we are going to stay on our mats and we are going to begin with a short breathing exercise that involves your blocks. I have one on my low setting and one on the medium setting. This is my favorite way to open my heart and open my mind up to whatever yoga has to offer me for today. So you will want to position your blocks so that the block on the low setting lines up with the bottom of your shoulder blades. You'll lay on top of it, and the block on your medium setting will support just underneath your head. So go ahead and get yourself set up. I like to keep my feet flat on the floor and allow my knees to rest against each other. Your personal anatomy might mean that something else feels a little better to you. So as with anything in this practice today, if what I am guiding you towards feels a little off, listen to your inner body wisdom and allow the yoga to come to you on your own. It does not have to match what I'm doing. Once you're down on your blocks, allow your arms to come to an angle out away from your body that supports the sensation that your heart is being lifted up towards the sky. And just take a moment here to breathe in through your nose, feeling the spaces in and around your heart and lungs fill with air. And then exhaling as if there were a straw in your mouth. So you create a straw with your tongue. Continue to breathe at your own pace. Feeling the expansion on your inhale and noticing where you might feel the release as you exhale. If you'd like to, you can also explore different movement in your arms. As you inhale, you might bring your arms up towards the sky and then reaching over your head. I like to bring them wide on my exhale and then back to either side of my body. So feel free to explore here. Approach this time together with curiosity. Yoga does not have to look any certain way. There is no right or wrong, particularly in those moments when we feel the need for what it has to offer, yet also that resistance to it. Take about 2 more deep breaths here. And then after your second exhale, gently roll to one side or sit up a little to remove your blocks out to the side and come back into a position where you are lying on your back. Good. Feel your feet flat on your mat and bring them a little bit wider towards either edge of your mat. Bring your arms out wide. Palms can face up or down. As you exhale, bring both knees over to one side. You'll feel the opposite hip lift off the ground, but keep both shoulders in contact with your mat. Inhale, return to center. Exhale, other direction. Allow your breath to guide you through these movements, just noticing where in your body you feel each little piece of the movement, each little piece of the pose. And just allow your breath to, again and again, invite you to release and open into this moment. Let's do one more time on each side. Good. Inhale, bring both knees back to center and hug them both into your chest. As you do so, you might feel your lower back press a little bit more into your mat. You can gently rock from side to side. Notice how in bringing your knees in, it creates the opportunity for a little more pressure between your mat and your spine. And this allows you to relax your spine just a little bit more, releasing it. It's a lot of releasing. Let's lengthen our spine instead. Good. Come back to center. Keep your right knee hugged into your chest. Extend your left leg so that your bottom foot is reaching up. The bottom of your left foot is reaching up towards the ceiling. Holding your right knee in towards your chest. Keeping your left foot flexed on your exhale. Engage your abdominal muscles and just slowly begin to lower your left heel toward the ground. It does not need to touch your mat. Listen to your body wisdom. Stop when you reach an end point. And then inhale, gently and intentionally bring your foot back up. We'll do that twice more. And as you continue to breathe through this movement, just notice the way your body experiences this. It's not just about where you have the sensation, but what the sensation is and what your body might be communicating to you through this sensation. Good. Inhale, pull your foot back up, and then hug your left knee back into your chest. Let's switch sides. Right foot extends up towards the ceiling. Engage, recruit your abdominal muscles. On your exhale, float your right heel down towards the ground. Keep your right foot flexed. And you might notice that your hips actually begin to make themselves known a lot more here. If you notice that your foot is kind of wavering from side to side, that might be because your hip is not totally on board with this movement. You can try bending your knee a little bit to take some of the pressure off the front of your hip in your hip flexors here. Good. Inhale, pull your right foot back up and hug both knees into your chest once more. If you'd like to, you can return to that gentle side-to-side rock. And then touch both feet back down to your mat. Feeling all 5 toes press into your mat, all points of your foot pressing down and your arches lifting up. Bring your arms to your sides. And then on your inhale, lift your hips up, roll your spine up off your mat, coming into a bridge pose. Noticing the ways in which this shifts your experience of your breath in your body, the spaces that need to engage and remain active in order for your front body to remain open and soft. And then on your exhale, 1 vertebrae at a time, slowly roll back down. Feel each section of your spine come back into contact with your mat. Good. Let's do that again. Inhale, slowly roll up, beginning at the end of your tailbone, working your way up. Noticing the muscles in your back body that engage. Noticing the experience of your breath. Feeling your in-breath and your out-breath move in and out of your body. And then on your next exhale, slowly roll down 1 vertebrae at a time. Good. Allow your body to settle back onto your mat. We're going to do a half baby pose, 1 leg at a time. So to begin with, bring your right knee in towards your chest. Reach your right arm on the inside of your right leg towards the bottom of your right foot. Bring your right foot extending up as if you were trying to touch the bottom of your foot towards the ceiling, but keeping a bend in your knee. And gently pull your right foot down as if you were trying to bring your right knee in towards your armpit. If your foot isn't as accessible as you would like it to be, you can also hold on to the back of your right leg just above your knee and pull down in this manner. You'll notice my left leg is still bent here. If you would like to, you can also explore how the sensation and experience shifts if you extend your left leg out to the ground and keep your left foot flexed with your left toes reaching up towards the ceiling. Take 2 more breaths here. And then on your second exhale, bring your left foot flat on the ground. You're bending your left leg again, and you're releasing your right foot back down to your mat. We're going to switch sides. Hug your left knee into your chest. Reach your left arm up the inside of your left leg. Grab the bottom of your left foot and gently pull downward, bringing your left knee towards the floor right at your left armpit. Good. Make any sort of adjustment or explore any sort of movement here that your inner body wisdom might guide you towards. Oftentimes when we feel resistant to our practice, it is because of an unconscious idea we might hold about what our practice, what our asana practice has to be in that moment. When we're able to release all that and just allow our inner body wisdom to guide us, oftentimes we find the most nourishing experience. So do not be afraid to be curious in your yoga. And on your next exhale, go ahead and bring your right foot flat on your mat and release your left foot back down. Good. We're going to go back to our twist. So hold your arms out at the side. Feel the bottoms of your feet flat on your mat. Exhale, bring both knees down to one side of your body. Feel the opposite hip lift up off the ground. And come back to center. Exhale over to the other side. Follow the rhythm of your breath here. Just allowing your body to set your pace and guide you into and out of each pose. We'll be here for 1 or 2 more breaths. Once you get to a point where you feel evenly balanced between your right and left side, bring both knees back up to center. If your feet are wider than hip width apart, bring them back to about hip width apart. Bring your right ankle up to your left knee. From here, you can do a couple of different things depending on what your body would like for your practice today. So if staying here and just using your hand to apply gentle pressure to your right knee, pressing your right knee away from your body, you can hold here and breathe. This will create the opportunity for the front of your right hip to open and release. It might be that you would like to feel some release or stretching in the back of your hips, and in that case, you would hug your left leg in towards your body, bringing your right foot closer to your chest. From here, you can breathe into your pose and hold it in a static manner, or you can explore movement by gently rocking your legs from side to side. If at any point you feel your body say yes and ask you to breathe into a particular spot, honor that request by holding there for a moment and feeling your breath guide you into the sensation. And take 2 more deep, intentional breaths here. Really allowing your awareness to rest in the physical experience of your body. And then exhale, release back down to the floor. Bring your right foot to your mat. And then when you are ready, bring your left foot up to your right knee. Again, choose whether you would like to experience opening in the front of your hip or in the back. So you're either applying gentle pressure to your left knee, pressing your left knee away from your body, or you are hugging your right leg in towards your chest to bring your left foot closer in. Allow yourself to be curious and experiment or explore different variations, different paces of movement. different ways of following your breath into the spaces in your body that are experiencing the sensation of this pose. And on your next exhale, gently release and bring both feet down to the ground. And pressing both feet into the mat on your inhale once more, one vertebrae at a time. Roll up off your mat into a bridge pose. Almost as if your back body was supporting the opening of your front body. Notice the way your belly and the spaces in and around your heart feel your breath. And then as you exhale, feel one vertebrae at a time settle back down onto your mat. From here, we will set ourselves up for Shavasana, or you may pause here and follow this practice anywhere else your curiosity takes you. I hope you have a wonderful day and a restful Shavasana as you choose to close your practice.